Danse, Gakyo. I greet you all. Ano suma tonight, this evening, that we have another good lesson of Cree, and as a fluent Cree speaker, I'm very thankful that my late grandparents brought me up with the language, and they used to tell me, share our language when you can, and it's like they used to say, our language is very important. And so a lot of teachings came with my late grandparents that like to really respect the person, to really always reach out to shaking hands, and and have a have an ear for someone, like to listen when they have something to say, and comes from the heart to acknowledge someone in that way, and to be down to earth to people. It'll take you a long way. So, but with that, I just want to start off with our Cree here, and we'll do some basics, and Ikotamina will, and I'll translate the meaning to them as we go. Here we go. Pahtakskio. Pahtakskio means to step over. Pastakski. Pastakskio. Pastakskio. Step over, like step over something, or else step over him or her, or but the other teaching too is that women and ladies, that you can't do that to people, because you guys are very respected and powerful. Just so you know, and with that, we'll go with Wichahil. Wichahil. He or she helped him. Wichahil, like they helped him. And in other words, in a, like say in a group, Wichihiwak, Wichihiwak, Wichihiwak. Um, Nakwatiu. Nakwatiu means Nakwatiu means to snare a rabbit, or snare a wolf, or snare a bear, or a deer. Nakwatiu, or snare something, in other words. So Paskasiu, 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 like cut, Paskasakasu, Paskasakasu, to have a haircut. A person like telling them, Paskasakasuana, he or she has a haircut. Pihtasu, Pihtasu, Pihtasu means when you hear yourself, like say you have a uh, what do you call it, bad cold, and sometimes you have ear infection, and you could hear yourself like that. Pitaso. Or else when you see singers going like this, they're only doing that to hear themselves, like I am right now. I hear myself. My thumbs under my bottom of my ear. I could hear myself real clearly, and that's that's the habit I got when I'm singing on a power trail. I always do that. Some don't do that, but others will. So Mamishchihil, Mamishchihil, Mamishchimil, Mamishchimil means He or she is praising this person. Mamishchemil. Mamishchemil. Like, oh, he did so well at hockey or soccer or powwow or something. Mamishchemil, like he's praising a person. Mamishchemu. Mamishchemu. Mamishchemu means a person always bragging. Like he or she is like, oh, I got this much done yesterday and I did this and you should have seen this and this and that, like that, like bragging. Mamishchemu. Wapamon. Wapamon. Wapamon is a mirror. Wapamon. You see it every morning when you go brush your teeth and wash your face and you look in the mirror and wapamon. Wapamon. That's what it's called, mirror. Pataweo. Pataweo means he or she misses. Like accidentally, sometimes you miss somebody of, like say you're trying to throw an object and you accidentally almost hit him, but pataweo. Pataweo, like not intentional. Pataweo. But pataweo means you miss something or you miss him or her. Pataweo. Nakskaweo. Nakskaweo. Nakskaweo is when you're walking this way and another person's walking. Nakskaweo. Or you see that every day on the road. Nakskaweo vehicle. Nakskatuwag. Nakskaweo. You meet up with a vehicle. Vehicles every day. Nakskaweo. Nikas. Uh, Wiki to. Wiki to. Wiki to is when people get married or you're telling a person, they're telling somebody that wiki to ana, like a person got married. Like say Joe Blow got married. Wiki to ana. Wiki to Joe Blow. Just a name I'm thinking of my uh, Sakaham. Sakaham. You have your hammer, right? And your nail. Like, but you're referring to a person. Sakaham. That person is nailing. He's nailing, he or she is nailing that nail into the boards. Sakaham. Michuin. Michuin is what you eat every day. Michuin. Food. Uh, Nigamuwak. Nigamuwak. They sing. Nigamuwak. They sing. They're singing. You hear a lot of singing at round dance or country north show or something, a country show. Nigamuwak, they're singing. Singers are singing. Nigamuwak. Ago, ago, blanket. A blanket is a ago, ago. It keeps you warm at night when the furnace is out and it's shut down and you're freezing and the blanket keeps you warm. A go. I hope nobody ever goes through that. It's just an example. Um, Bisumukan, Bisumukan, our clock that we see every day. Bisumukan, it tells the time and what day, the day of time. Bisumukan, like at lunchtime we ate. Apitoki saga no kapitoki sagao. Yugotamaga dinner time, like that. Something, just for example. Or you have a 8 o'clock hockey game or 8 o'clock meeting or something, Pisumukan. You always time is very important to us today and what we do and the time keeps everything in line. Like you gotta be there in certain time, right? Yeah, that way. Uh Apakwatam. Apakwatam. Apakwatama. Those are those shingles on a house. Apakwatama. I believe it says here. So I'm just reading off the Cree book, and sometimes I can't think of words. Sometimes my mind goes blank. So this really helps me sometimes. So this is what we're kind of like. Um, Aspapuna, aspapuna. It's like those soft pillow things on a seat. Aspapuna that you sit on a chair. Some chairs have that aspapuna, some don't. But yeah, aspapuna. Aswapo, aswapo, aswape. Like for you, like say for yourself, yeah, aswapim, aswape, or else aswapo. Like you're saying somebody else is looking around. Aswapo, aswape, ntono, anagan tonowat. I'm saying look around and look for the person you're looking for, like that, like aswape or aswapo, nahaniti, that person over there, aswapo. So astotin, astotin, your hat. Some of us wear hats and some of us don't. But astotin, any kind of hat, cowboy hat or a toque, astotin, astotina, all kinds of hats. Suskatsuagana, suskatsuagana means when you go sliding, you have those crazy carpets and toboggan and your tubes, tire tubes that you slide with. Suskatsuagana. Those are the ones, Suskatsuagana. Those are the sliding objects that you use to go sliding. Suskatsuagana. Uh, Otowaganihio. Otowaganihio. Otowaganihio is what you see on the road in the wintertime or the summer that grades the road. Otowaganihio. And as a grader, Otowaganihio. Ay Mehiugisakao. Ay Mehiugisakao is the day on Sunday. Ay Mehiugisakao when some people go to church. Ay Mehiugisakao, or else some of us just we pray on a Sunday, and in our own way. And I'm hiugisagao, like Sunday. Ayaw, ayawiu, like ayaw means he or she has uh, an object or a pet, some kind of pet or a vehicle or something. Ayawiu, ayawiu. No, some says, excuse me, hold on. Come. This is not, no, Sim says right here. Say hi, people. Hi, Puppy. Hi. Yeah, no, Sim says, my grandson. So, but other than that, sorry. But he wanted to say hello and Theron, Theron, come and get baby. Sorry about that, y'all. Yes, my grandbaby came to say hello to Mosho. Yeah, que papa, yeah, que papa tu. Sorry about that. We shall continue. We have really a lot of Cree words as First Nations people, and I'm really fortunate that I could grow up with that language of ours. And when I go back home to Big River, that's all I talk is our language. And when I'm talking the language, I feel so at home, and I feel so at what do you call it? I feel so at home. I guess you could call it that. We'll continue with our Cree words, basic words. I think this is good for all of us to get to know these basic words. And piak, piak, piakikone itutam, piakikone itutam, piakikwane itutam. Piakane kwane itutam. That means that one person is doing that thing that they love to do. Piakikwane itutam, ikwane itutam. Like that person is doing one thing in the yeah. No simsisawa piak ituta yak. Omosoma ipi ipi ipiwitap matos umosoma kwan awya ituta ipiwitap mat umosoma. He came to sit with his mushroom. So wapahtam 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 anani tiki kwai, meaning he or she sees something in the distance. Wapahtam, like they see that object over there or they see that deer or something. Wapahtam kwa muswa muswa wapimbi wak muswa 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 muswa. Can you say muswa? Muswa muswa. No Simpsons. Muswa. Ikwa apsumususok apsumususok. Those are uh lots of deer. Apsamusaswak. A deer? Yeah, deer. Apsamusaswak, like lots of deer. Ikwa wawasiskwak. Elk. Lots of elk. Elk. That's what we call a herd of elk. Wawasiskwak. Ikwa mostoswak. Cows. Mostoswak. Cows. Msatemok. Msatemok. Horses. A herd of horses. Ikwa mistahe kuyakiyetuak pasquamostosok. There's lots of buffalo in the herd. Pasquamostosok. Ikwa Uh, Theron, Theron, excuse me. Theron, Theron, pinaso apipisis. Nah, we got some. I'm doing videos. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, I'm a grandfather, and Iksaman Kito, my late grandparents, like you're gonna be a grandpa one day, and that's what I was told, and now I see it, and you know, back then it was like he thought he knew it all, but he didn't, and they seen this ahead of time, and yeah. But anyway, we'll get back to our lessons. I want to just go through the other ones that we went through before. Um, there's some other basic ones here that I want to read. It's very, very important to just practice your language when you can. And book that you guys have your do tangs and all the Cree words in there, when you have time, when you're really doing nothing at home, and take out your do tang and practice the Cree words that we have there. I assure you they will really, really benefit you, and it'll help you out lots. And you know, I encourage you all to practice our language because it's very, very important, because that's our language, that's who we are, and as First Nations people. Sihos, 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 mustahe, nuap mau, pampatat, sihos. I see a lot of weasels running around. Sihos. Sihos is one singular one, but when there's lots of sihosek, like a lot of weasels, those are sihosek. Sihosek, yeah. So sihos. Watusk. Watusk. Watusk is a muskrat. A muskrat. I remember watching my grandparents, you know, skinning a muskrat, and taking the hide and drying it and all that. And yeah, yeah, muskrats were big money back then to sell the skin, like the and what do you call it? What na ikwa coyote fur, mahikanak mina, wolves, mahiganak, makisisak, the fox, makisisak, yeah, makisisak are the fox. Ikwa the the coyote is what um I'm pretty sure with tusk. I'm not sure, but and sorry about that again. Even the hide, a moose hide, buffalo hide, uh, elk hide. You know, a lot of our people used to live off the land like that, and that was our main source of food, living off the land, and we had water, say in lakes, and a lot of stories I heard from elders on how they were their upbringings were. And man, let me tell you, I used to sit there and just be in awe, and I used to wonder, like, wow, they were so tough to live that life, and and teaching us how to to bring in wood and go up go get water. I to to live a similar life like them, and it really goes to show how much they really cared to show you the old ways of life, and able to find the real meaning of living off the land, and with these people that really grew up the old ways. They had I wouldn't say a tough upbringing. It was more like in my ways like the natural way of living, and it really it was a eye opener for me. And we wasn't when I grew up, wasn't in a like a furnace place or running water. No, I had to haul in wood. We had a wood stove, and I had to get water from the well and each day, and that really taught me a lot growing up as a teenager. And I had to do those chores every day. There was no two ways about it, because either we're gonna freeze or we're gonna, you know, we wouldn't have water, because my grandparents were getting old, and I had to step in there and provide the chores. And I remember I remember my grand saying, "Mati ko gia ni tuta hama mihta pita kota, igomina ko pagi, go get water, bring in water, bring in wood, I mean, and go get water. Ko pagi pita ko sumihti. Kispen kinoti to so squatahin, you're gonna put tabagi to tamen." That's what I was told. Like in Korea, I was told you do your chores first before you want to go skate, go play hockey. And that was I had to work for it to go play hockey, go skating at the rink. You know, as a young kid, there was no technology back then. And I always like, every time I'm on the ice when I was a kid, holy man, if I could stay at the rink 24/7, I would have. That's how much I loved hockey, and I loved skating, and I could stay there for all day and all night to skate. It was how I grew up, growing to love, breathe the game, is how I would say. So, so we'll continue into the book here, and atosuil, atosuil, atosuil means a person telling people, to guide them what to do. atusuyo, like telling them to do what needs to be done. Like, uma, tutamok, kiwaw, kistawamina, tutamok, like that. You guys do this, like that. Atusuyo. And atutamok, I tutamok means they're doing this and that. I tutamok. Like say they're building something over here and these people are doing something over here. I tutamok. Aquí está Suen. Aquí está Suen. Aquí está Sun. Like to like something to tell you the time and day. Aquí está Suen. Like the calendar too is that that tahtopisim. Kitayawano means how many months do we have in Cree? And we have 12. That's from January to December in a year. And aquí está. So Piegaski is a year. Piegaski, like from January to December. Piegaski is a year. And no simsiso aquasco to. My grandson is jumping. Quasco to. No simsiso imoteki that no simsis. No timsis and isigatek. That's what I call him. No timsis. He is having fun. Moteki tao. No simsis. Equa um mia 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 tamok tahtogisakao. Tahtogisakao que mia tina no. Meaning give we're thankful for another day like the miatamak, like to bring it all in every day. Miatamak to really enjoy our day. More like, yeah, that's the way you say it. To enjoy our day. Each day, no matter what, when we're tired or you're not really, feeling good or it's not your day at all, but still we have to give thanks no matter what.